Mm, so, I...
Great! Even more of a stench!
Yeah, how did your wings get that way? Oh yes, aren't they beautiful? They were the first things to be stripped from me before my exile, for I was forced to flee the burning halls of my people. The wings were taken as trophies by the lowly Abishai for banners in the blood war. My horns were snapped from my skull, and one was hollowed out as a drinking horn for my lord Bel. Cursed be his name across the plain. Okay. Yeah, it's he has the betrayer. Okay, I'm asked about the mortality, so we can get things going. He scrutinizes you closely for the first time. Memories run like hollow canyons through my mind, almost human. Many creatures have I met in an immortal's time, though I do not believe you were one of them. Go on. Forked Tongue shrugs. You all look alike to me, and I think I would have remembered the scarred flesh of your body. It's much like the breathing paintings that Bedek Bell's gallery of skins in Spator, except with less grace and more passion in the scar strokes. Okay, go on. Violence is great, nearing acceptable levels, but the scars are applied with almost generic crudity, without any care for maximizing the pain of the recipient. A Badasu artist would be much more devoted to following the paths of pain across the body. Some of these wounds look to be clean kills, others look as if a blind butcher were carving up human steaks. The human art makes me ill sometimes, such potential wasted. Ray sounds bemused. Is Advocate Infernus Forktongue implying that we Tanari are a crude people? To say that Tanari are crude is to insult crudity. Any lesser race that revels in chaos allows itself to be pulled and drowned in its stagnant tides, and calls it evil, are not a race at all, they are beasts. Surely you simply object to the implementation of evil rather than the degree. Many among the Tanari would claim that the closer one is to the primal nature of evil, the more true they are to the ideal. And double the Tanari beasts want to strip law and order from the face of evil. Inexcusable, intolerable, I cannot. From a Bartesu point of view, it may indeed seem intolerable. However, Advocate, many Tanari philosophers would argue that the Bartesu are to be no less excused for exercising passion from violence. Exercising passion from the very essence of evil, Bartesu would replace rage with cold methodical cruelty, and thus the old debate continues: which is the greater evil, efficient evil or passionate evil? Bah! You say that simply because you are what you are. He wags his eyebrows at her. He waves his hand dismissively. At least I am still allowed to be cynical. Yeah, mortality. Very well, very well. He scratches his head. If I recall correctly, there is so much I do not, thanks to that accursed diva. I haven't heard of a case such as yours. It makes you immortal, does it not? Yes. If so, then death itself is no longer sacred. In my day, mortals remained so and knew their place. Now everybody and their mother has the disease of eternal boredom. We should have a gathering and invite everyone across the plains and offer them immortal contracts. It would save all of us hard-working baiters a great deal of effort. You know that if everyone was immortal, this entire petitioner system would be up the famed Fecal Creek. Immortality is not a trinket to be given to unruly children such as you. Yeah, be that as may, but tell me what you know of my immortality. As I was saying, I recall hearing somewhere about a place called the Fortress of Regrets. He thinks for a moment. Yes, yes, that's it. What do you know of the place? He smiles widely. I am pleased to inform you that I do not know. Not at all. I cannot help you to get there, and that chills my heart in such a delightful way. No, I cannot help you. Oh, how I've longed to say those words. How sweet they taste. Do you know someone who does? Okay, 350,000. Eh? Enough of your cross-examinations. Yes, yes, I know somebody who might know. On Beator lies a pillar of betrayers, liars, and sages. Despite their nature, their knowledge is considerable. They might know where you can find the Fortress of Regrets. Yeah, how do I get to Beator?
Updated my journal.
Okay, Morte interjects. Hold on, Chief. Beator is bad news. This fiend is probably holding out on us, and even if there is a pillar of skulls, we can probably find somebody else who knows how to reach this fortress without going to one of the most dangerous places in the multiverse. Well, we know why Morte doesn't want to go. Why don't you want? Yeah. It's a dangerous place, Chief. I'd rather not go. I've been, and it isn't pretty. Yeah, we'll talk about this more later. Yeah, how can Moran speak? How can Moran speak so much? He waves his hand. Speak, speak. Okay. Tell me of this pillar and how to reach it. What do you need to know? How to get there? What it is? Tell me how to get there. There's a portal outside my home. It lies in the hand of this giant creature. Go through the arch formed by the left arm of the creature, and you will be taken to the Pillar of Skulls. The portal will be active for you now. And how do I return?
Updated my journal.
Okay, 100,000. Return? Why, I hadn't thought of that. To return from Baator, you need knowledge and a piece of jagged obsidian to cut your tongue. That knowledge you will gain from the pillar, but there is no reason for you to return here, and no desire on my part to see you again. Okay, now we have a... This is a important thing. I think this option, how do I return, depends on your intelligence. Because if we don't get it from him, we have to buy the information from the pillar, and the pillar makes trades. Every answer they give you costs you something, and the cost you can. I think there's a one or maybe two that you can buy without making heavy sacrifice, but after that, you got to pay five costs that you really don't want to be paying. Basically, it means don't ask the pillar anything you don't absolutely 100% need to ask the pillar. And what I'm going to do, I want to ask the pillar only the one question. And that is it. Nothing more. So now that I know what I need to do, so jagged obsidian to cut your tongue. I only have to explore the place until more Nordum says he detects a portal. Then we know where the exit portal is located. It can also be bought from the pillar, but you don't want to buy anything from the pillar. The cost is always high. Okay. Yeah, I need to place a race. What? I must endure your presence even longer? Will this torment never cease? Fine. Fine then, fine. Spread out across the floor, raid my larder, knock over my experience. I'll just be over here humming.
Nordum
I feel
has improved.
stronger.
Yeah.
Thrice cursed foot rash.
Flops. Ooh. What to do? What to do? What to do? I don't remember my stats. Can I cancel it? No, I can't. Shit. Well, nothing is 25, I know that. Maybe intelligence. Maybe charisma. I can boost charisma relatively safely, so I don't want to invest in it at this point. Maybe intelligence. Okay, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I'll put the next point to intelligence probably too. So anyone else? Yeah, you gotta level up. Not much gains at this point for a fighter. The reason the main character is a much more better fighter is the stats increase. A regular fighter reaches most of his potential already at this level. Not the hit point gains aren't that big anymore, and you're almost as good as you're ever gonna get using weapon. I think the maximum number of attacks is like 3 that you can achieve. Yeah, nice level ups. Fighting spell memorization. Yeah, we forgot to. Yeah, that's absolutely useless spell. The damage is too low to be any useful. Take more strength. Sort of now we can do buff twice. So if we don't get the chance to rest, it won't be much of a problem. Yeah, fighting skills have improved. Fighting skills have improved. I think we didn't pick the spells. I'll actually take another friend spell. I think I still don't know what Missile of Patience does. I think it's I don't know. I think if you can extend the fight, you can eventually kill almost anything. Something like it does 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, 1, things like that. This is basically a pretty crappy level of spells. Oh, yeah. I'll take this because it's area of effect. Cloak, invulnerability, not even 7th level spells. We're never gonna be reaching the 8th level. Or by the time we reach it, it's totally worthless. 7th level will probably reach, but 8th and 9th level scrolls, I'm not gonna learn them, I'm gonna use them. 8th level at least. There might be some hope that I can actually learn 8th level spells, but it's not gonna happen. At least not at the point where we can actually do anything. It will be something like level what, 18, around that part. I'm certain we'll reach it. Quite certain. Maybe. But the problem is, at that point, the game is already pretty much over, so what's the point?
Thrice cursed bottle. Oh, powers above. I got this stupid itch on the back of my head again. It's killing me.